AI Maddie 369. AI Tech and Cars Weekly Update. Third week of July 2026. AI and Cars Roundup. Hello everyone. This week gave robotaxis a reality check. Tesla expanded into Miami. Xpeng launched a global SUV aimed directly at Tesla. Zoox recalled vehicles after a fire scene mishap. And Washington signaled a major regulatory shift. This week, the robotaxi world got a reality check. Core theme: U.S. regulators are finally tightening the rulebook, and it will reshape the pace of autonomy. Segment 1. Tesla. Tesla launched fully driverless Model Ys in Miami, its toughest environment yet, with storms, flooding, and debris challenging its camera-only system. Early rides were mixed. Good pedestrian handling, but weather-related cancellations, premature departures, and a 5-minute freeze over road debris. One car froze for nearly 5 minutes when it got confused by a piece of tree bark. So here is the takeaway. Expect growing pains. Reliability isn't Uber-level yet, and Miami will determine whether Tesla can scale vision-only autonomy without LiDAR or radar. Segment 2. Xpeng. Xpeng debuted the Mona L03 globally from Munich, a $21,000 SUV built to outperform Tesla's FSD on narrow, messy roads. It ships with Xpeng's touring chips, 750 to 1,500 tops, and a full VLA system on top trims. CEO He Xiaopeng claims it beats FSD V14 in real-world chaos. Xpeng is pricing this around $21,000. Here is the takeaway. With Level 4 targeted by 2028 and 40,000 June deliveries, Xpeng is proving autonomy doesn't need six-figure pricing, and it's pressuring the entire Chinese EV field. Segment 3. Zoox, Amazon. Zoox recalled software on 105 robotaxis after one drove into a smoke-filled fire scene in Las Vegas. Remote intervention prevented harm, but regulators see this as part of a broader industry failure to handle emergency scenes. Robotaxis are struggling to recognize and respect active emergency scenes. Here is the takeaway. If robotaxis operate in your city, stay alert near emergency activity. This is still a major autonomy blind spot. Segment 4. NHTS. A regulatory push. NHTSA issued a strict deadline. All AV companies must prove their cars can detect and respond to emergency responders by month end. This follows Waymo's recent fireworks confusion, battery failures, and a 4,000 vehicle recall. Days later, NHTSA announced new federal safety standards built specifically for driverless cars, replacing human driver rules with measurable behavioral competency tests. NHTSA is building entirely new federal safety standards for driverless cars. Takeaway: the U.S. is shifting from reactive recalls to proactive regulation. Expect short-term service disruptions for companies like Waymo as they adjust. So the verdict of the week. The biggest story isn't a new vehicle, it's Washington finally stepping in. A unified federal competency bar will force robo-taxi companies to prove safety instead of self-grading. A clear federal bar is what turns "trust us, it's safe" into something buyers and pedestrians can actually verify. Takeaway: the company that embraces these standards, not fights them, will be the long-term winner. So here is the recap. Tesla's Miami rollout. Stress tests camera-only autonomy in harsh weather. Xpeng's $21,000 Mona L03 challenges Tesla globally with a credible Level 4 roadmap. Zoox recalled 105 robotaxis after a fire scene misread. NHTSA is building the first real federal rulebook for robotaxi behavior, driven by Waymo's recent failures. And finally, Chinese EV giants and legacy automakers were quiet, but not for long. Sign off. This is AI Maddie. If this weekly tracking helps you, hit like and subscribe at AI Maddie 369 on YouTube. Tomorrow we switch lanes to AI at work and education, covering the newest tools for your job and classroom. See you then.